Oi! Do you like video games? Do you like having your dick in your hand? Well, Twitch is the right place for you, let me tell you. Let me tell you, boys. Alright, so first off, Twitch does not only provide you with people trying hard to give you good content, it also provides you with thoughts, trying to keep you hard with no content. That's pretty much the gist of it. Alright, and there's a lot of money. There's a lot of fucking money on Twitch, right? But how do you get this money? How you get this cash, right? The cash you get through being popular. You need people who watch you, and you need people who are like invested in you. Okay, so how exactly do you get this fame? Let me tell you. So, in my opinion, there are three main ways to get your fame on Twitch. So first off, you have skill. Yes, you can actually be skillful on a webpage dedicated towards video games. This example of this would be Faker. He is Korean. He speaks Korean.
내 공 빨아. 내 공 빨아.
Normally doesn't really speak at all. And he just plays fucking League, right? But he's God-gifted Korean killing machine. So we watch him, because he's really fucking good at the game. That's your skill. And two would be entertainment. And that's, for example, like Greek God X. Maybe I could have found a better example, but who gives a shit? What happens on screen, or, if he plays video games, which he hardly ever does, but it doesn't really matter. It matters only about him and his chat and his autism. So that's your entertainment streamer, And then there's a third way. The hack, the back door, the cheat. The cheat of Twitch. It's called being female and slightly attractive. Yes. Who would have thought that on a web page, dedicated towards basement dwellers doing nothing all day but playing video games, there would be a lot of sexual frustration. And desperation. Enough desperation to throw fucking bags of money towards, thoughts, just so they can say your online stream name. Now, all of this brings us to Pokimane. So, if I would break down Pokimane's content, I would say that about 30% of the draw towards her channel is towards her skill. She's not bad at video games. All right, she's not bad. She's better than me. And that's not really hard, but whatever. She's decent at the video game she's playing, and she's also decently funny, at least from time to time. So I would say that 30% skill and 30% entertainment would be a valid, draw to her stream contribution or whatever. But I still think there's 40%, and the main draw, thus, is her attractiveness, right? Now, these are actually pretty good stats for female streamers. But the reason I talk about Pokimane is it's not because she's the worst again. I would even consider her one of the good, or at least the better female streamers. It's because of a thing that happened to her, which just fits this narrative really well. So let's get into that. Now, the problem basing your Twitch channel around the third way, the attractiveness, the hack way, is that it's very fragile. And, Pokimane decided like a week ago or something to get on stream without makeup, right? And she's one of the girls that, she looks, I don't want to be mean, but she looks significantly worse without makeup, and she got some flack and some backlash for it. And the White Knights took to their horses and defended their queen, of course. But I think, of course, she shouldn't be insulted or bullied. That's wrong. But I think there's a reasonable criticism here, right? Because people invest time, they use a lot of time to watch Twitch streamers, and they also use a lot of money. Some use, in fact, shit tons of money. And if it then turns out that the attractiveness, which again is the main draw to her channel in my opinion, turns out to be not that good or fake or whatever, there's some justified criticism. And you know, some people might think that this is a shallow way of looking at it, but if you look at it in any other way, like let's say we take a skilled streamer, right? Let's say the skilled streamer, it comes out that the skilled streamer is hacking, or that he has recorded VODs. At least it turns out he's shit at the game he's playing. Well, he would be fucking crucified, and his channel would instantly die. Because the main draw to his channel, which is skill, is fake. It's not true. He isn't actually good at the games. And while I don't think Pokimane is like super unattractive without makeup, she is, well, significantly down the scale without makeup. And yeah. So the White Knights obviously took to their horses to defend their queen, which always happens when a female streamer gets criticized. And they said things like, she is so brave to get on stream without makeup. But is she really brave? Is it, is it brave to just, show yourself the way you actually fucking look? Is that brave? We have a homeless man streaming League, and we love him. He looks like a fucking homeless man, but we love him because he's entertaining and he's good at the game. You don't have to base off your Twitch success on your looks, right? And some would say, well, there's this big societal pressure of or social or whatever, social pressure of looking good and whatever. But no one would criticize Pokimane if she never wore makeup in the first place, right? It was Pokimane's decision to boost her attractiveness through makeup, significantly boost it, and then it was also her choice to then get on stream without makeup. So this is really a self-made problem, and nothing, honestly, which is like, oh, she's so brave, at least in my opinion. So to conclude, I would like to say that Pokimane is definitely not a streamer that bases her 100% off her looks, and she definitely doesn't like intentionally draw in people with her looks. It just, the scenario again fit the narrative really well. But I think this is a problem for other female streamers, that just don't get noticed, that don't get anyone who like click on their stream, and everyone just rolls their eyes when they hear like female streamers, just because they get like associated with these honestly cam shows of like female streams, which is, I just think it shines like a really bad light on every female on the platform, and just really shines a bad light on the platform as a whole, because there's no age restriction or anything. And yeah, I just don't think it's good for this site. And that's basically what I wanted to say. That's what I wanted to talk about, and hope you enjoyed this first video I ever made, and yeah, deuces.